Sometimes I don't know how to describe this boy. I don't know how to introduce him. Is he a rapper or a singer or a musician? Because he does everything. And when it comes to the other side, where he uses his Gabriel, that one day he's a confusion boy. Agenda.
Correct agenda.
Correct agenda boy. Correct agenda boy. I'm on it how Spooky the Maniac in the city. Good morning.
God bless you, my brother. Moko.
Everything nice.
By God's grace, I'm doing well.
Today we're not talking about Gabriel. We're talking about the Maniac.
The Maniac.
Yes, certainly. He has been on the show several. He's one of the few talented guys we have in the Western region that can easily move from one trend to the other, move from one genre to the other, and still kill it every time. Speaking, today we are back. And anytime you're in the studio, it's either we are talking about song or talking about confusion. Today we want to do agenda.
Oh,
today
let's do confusion small. Bring confusion. Let's do confusion.
This year they have changed. This year
This year 2022 no agenda.
No agenda. The agenda or not agenda. This year the agenda or not agenda. Charlie, how has the music thing been going on for you? After the last time we spoke about the Twitter space.
Yep.
I know you the song for Twitter space got a lot of buzz. What is the new thing? What's happening to you?
My brother, if I begin to tell you what is happening, you might not believe me.
Yeah.
So a year ago, or over a year ago, music was just creating music in the studio, putting it out, and having great people enjoy it. And I think over the period of a year, when Twitter Spaces came, my life has moved from just being a musician making music to transforming whole companies. And my life has been really great, to be honest. Marco, I did the Twitter Spaces theme song and it gave me so many opportunities. Some I think I can speak about today.
True. You can. What opportunities can we talk about? What doors has opened to you?
So, wow. I have done a theme song for a company in Canada by name Delmi Training Institute.
Oh, okay.
And, after that theme song, like people will not believe this, but the theme song has given me equity in the company.
What?
Yes, it doesn't make any sense, My music now means I am a part of a huge company who is also making huge attachments to other huge companies in Canada. So, bro, we are thriving by God's grace.
That's good.
Yeah, that's amazing, to be honest. It's insanely amazing. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm here, but I'm part owner of a company in Canada.
and as I said, that it was an opportunity that you took, and the opportunity that you took opened you to different levels when it comes to the whole thing. And this is good. This is what I'm talking about. Guys, when opportunities come like this, please make sure you grab them with your 2 hands and your 2 legs.
Yep.
Anything you can grab, use that thing to grab the opportunity. So now we moved on, and you were like, let's talk about people who use people and don't pay them. You have had your fair share of that.
Should I cry before I talk?
Because you have had a fair share of that, where people have used people, they have used your talent, and they didn't even give you a dime.
Yeah.
Some don't even give you transportation back.
Oh.
You go and perform, you sing, you rap. Somebody will ask for your thoughts on something. The person will not even say a big thank you, something. And you guys thought it wise that let's put this into music. What led to the creative process?
We cried a lot. I got, I would say, scammed for 7,000 CDs worth of music that I put out. And recently, I don't know if I can talk about it because the person is yet to pay me.
Okay, talk about it.
A very great producer in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
His name I won't mention.
No, you talk about it. I'll mention your name at the end of the conversation.
Gave me a project to do for him.
Okay.
And he asked me to write a song.
Okay.
And we all know that after you write a song, you have to pay the person for writing the song
for you.
And then we do the royalty split.
Yeah.
It's a common knowledge. And
everybody knows that.
Yes, everybody knows, including him. But he's telling me plenty stories. So
that has been our story. That has been what. When you start radio, they tell the radio they shall say won't talk.
Don't go work.
Charlie, when you start doing music too, people will call you to come and play free shows. Everything in this country don't want to. But the same people will go back and say, Gamma are not paying musicians for their money. But the same person will employ you for a gig and will not even give you a dime.
See, I watched an interview by this same person talking about how this industry is not working.
And still don't want to mention him.
You see, if I mention him, people beat me. You see, this person has made me feel like, there's no hope for the Ghana industry. Because if at his level and the amount of money he's supposed to pay and he's doing kucho, then, nobody save go fee save we. Right now we have to save ourselves.
Wow.
Yeah. But, Marco, based off of this frustration, I jumped in the studio with Kobby G, my brother.
And Delis.
Yeah, and Delis. So this is how it started. Kobby G and I were talking about this issue. And he was like, bro, nobody's really talking about this. Everybody's saying it in words, but nobody has really put it into music. So why not, do this, because we're creatives. And we sent the instrumental to Delis. And I think Delis was also charged up on his end, because when he heard the beat, he was like, bro, I'm doing this today. And he dropped the bars, Charlie.
So that's how...
Jete. Yeah.
So it's not like you put a group?
No. Okay, I'll explain that too.
Okay, do explain that. I want to understand.
Kobby and I are working on a creative work.
Okay.
The West Coast of Africa.
Yeah.
Putting together the sounds that, we are best known for. Hip life, high life, asopo, azunto. We are putting those songs
together
in an EP. Because I want to ask you a question. What is drill? Is Asante language on hip-hop?
Hip-hop.
What is hip life?
Hip life is our high life with rap music.
Hip-hop?
Yeah.
Why have we changed the name when we can identify with hip life, which is the primary genre
of all this? Okay.
In relation to Afrobeat, I'm doing this in relation to Afrobeat. Have you heard Nigerians say, if I do on Afrobeat, it is called music?
It's all called Afrobeat.
You understand where we're coming from?
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I know most of you are out there and would love to listen to this song, Jete, and what it states. I won't waste much of your time. Let's go listen to the song by Kobby G, Spooky the Maniac, and Delis, titled Jete. When we come back, we talk more about who produced the song.
It was produced by JL with help from Gibby Chris, Atom Beats, and J Sam.
For squad.
Yeah, it was mixed by Fortune Dane. Mad.
Let's go listen to this song. When we come back, we'll continue the conversation right here on 197.9 FM.
Yeah.
Yo, Spooky Kobby G, Delis, I guess something give you guys big one. They not go pay you, but Charlie, it be big platform. Serious exposure. What be your
I'm a walker side along. I'm a walker side along. Onye sika don't care. Ye penna ye penny later. Walker side along.
Certainly, Kasana Ayalong, and this is Jete by Kobby G, Spooky the Maniac, and also Delis. Spooky, sing the chorus for me for a bit. Sing the chorus. I want to get the chorus well.
Yeah.
Sing the chorus. Let's go.
Yeah, dem I am blow, baby. I wear paper. Missy boys break can do wire slow. Onye sika don't care. Ye penny later. Walk a side along. Hey, I'm a walk a side along. I'm a walk a side along. Onye sika don't care. Ye penny later. Walk a side along.
Whoa.
Assembly na ya bon tough.
Assembly na on tough one, but I don't like the fact they use Amma. Amma, okay. Should I use Abna? So this song is out. I know it's getting I can see a lot of interaction on social media, especially Twitter. Twitter is like your heaven.
Yeah.
Like
it's my second house.
Only that grow.
Oh, Charlie.
Twitter was high street too.
Oh,
What's the long dream for this project?
So it's something to tease the people. It's off the West Coast of Africa EP.
Okay.
And we're bringing this out just to make a statement. So this is hip life music. We are not calling it drill.
Drill, okay.
Yes, and people are putting it on playlist, and they're saying it's drill music. So when we go on interviews like this, like I have with you, we say it's hip life music. Okay. So that we can sensitize people that it is blah blah or chi on hip hop music,
okay,
and that is hip life. Let's not try to create new things and confuse the public when we are doing the same old things.
Okay.
When we all chase the hip life dream, we can become as big as Afrobeat. So
Yeah,
imagine
true.
all the genres that have sprung from hip life.
And we put them all of them together and call it hip life. And we're done.
And we are done.
Good morning to Willis Bates. He's listening to the show. He's feeling the vibe. So good morning to the mad producer himself.
Energy.
Willis Beat. Yeah.
Allah.
So the song is out there. Is it on various platforms? Hey.
You say download
stream platforms. Sorry, stream
Yeah.
platforms. Are they available?
Yeah, it's on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, and we're doing something right now. We're about to start a TikTok challenge. So there's a video out there on Twitter. If you follow me at Spooky the Maniac, you'd see the video there. There's some two guys in the background doing some dance in the back.
I know they can do everything, but dance they can't dance.
Marco, why are you putting me on blast? Me and you do have issues.
Okay, so if you think Spooky can dance, today Spooky should prove us wrong. Do the dance video of Jete. Do the dance video of Jete and then let's see how it goes.
Marco wants to put me on blast. See, when you're done, we're going to lash ourselves there.
Yeah, certainly. Give me the stars. So I know you have a lot of following on social media, but still people want to interact with you. People want to get to know more about Spooky the Maniac.
Yeah.
Give us your social media handles and how we can follow you constantly.
All right, so my handle is the same everywhere at Spooky the Maniac. Can I add one quick thing before I go? There is this growing concern that Ghana is not going the right way, and together with a team of people from Canada, the US, and the Caribbean, we're putting together a foundation named the Shida Foundation to help Ghanaians who are in need of skill training and also kids who are in need of education. In a couple of 2 months from now, we're going to do a donation of 600 bags to a rural school. We are going to put that information out to Kalije and get a couple of schools that we can donate to. That's our little contribution back to the society. And I feel like, we shouldn't feel hopeless. Entertainment is going to change the world very soon. So as I was saying, my social media handles at Spooky the Maniac everywhere: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Haps TV, and all the other streaming and download platforms.
What happened to Banku?
I'm still a Banku native.
Okay.
But you see, you were Benkai Twitter. You were Banku Twitter.
Okay.
You were Estate Twitter.
Okay.
And so when Banku and Abenkwai Twitter crash, it's food being made. So Kalije is Abenkwai and we are Banku.
Yeah, Banku. I see. Charlie, bless up for passing through our show this morning. We are grateful for blessing us with such a beautiful tune. We're hoping that you guys will find ways and means to promote your songs, because that's a major problem.
Yeah.
We do the song, we do the interview. Most of us think that promotion is all about going to Marco's show, or let me go to Tattoo Comedy show, let me go to this one show and go and do. No, it moves on beyond that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we can find ways and means to promote the song.
We're working on it. So, the reason why I mentioned the playlist, we're actually working to like a third party who is taking care of the promotion. And we will try to also, associate with the traditional media. That's why I'm also here.
Okay.
So that we can, get it on air and then into the people's houses. Thank you very much.
Mr. Gabriel Adai.
AKA Agenda Boy.
AKA Agenda. Today, Agenda or not Agenda. Charlie, bless up for passing through the show.
Thank you very much, Marco, for having me.